Jason, how you doing today?
Good, Jason. How are you?
Not too bad. Jason, City of Batavia is having its 100-year anniversary. You've been here for about 10 years. How about an assessment of your term and your administration?
Sure. Well, it's been actually just a little bit more than 9 years in February I've been here, and it's been a very interesting but enjoyable time here. We've had a great team that we've been able to put together here with the city. We've had very supportive city councils and supportive community. I think from when I started to now, we've seen a lot of positive things change in the right direction for the community. So I'm very happy about what's happened over the past several years, and hopefully we've got more good things to come in the future.
Now, the city had a 100-year celebration on January 1st, a little snowy.
Yes, it was.
But, first of all, did you enjoy it?
It was a great time. I think everybody that came had a great time. Everybody that I've spoken to that attended, both the indoor and the outdoor events said it was wonderful. I know it was not only was it snowy, it was cold, it was wind, it was windy, cold. It was just absolutely brutal outside. But everybody came out for the celebration indoors, and I think everybody had a great time.
Now, what are we going to do for spring and summer portion of a 100-year anniversary?
Sure.
What's the city have lined up?
Well, there's actually a Centennial Celebration Committee that's been meeting pretty regularly for almost a year now, and some of the things that they have lined up are we're going to be planting 100 trees over the course of the next year. A big part of that will be part of the United Way's Day of Caring in the upcoming next month. There's also going to be a historic walking tour that the city historians put together.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be also an event at Picnic in the Park. There's also going to be a time capsule that we're going to be burying at some point this year. So we have a variety of things that are coming up throughout the course of the next 8 months or so.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be pretty enjoyable if you're a fan of Batavia, New York.
Yes.
Which I am, by the way.
And
thank you. And I see the Batavia Downs wants to put in a hotel down the road. What does the city have for development in the future?
Well, that's one thing that's going on right now with respect to a potential hotel over the Downs. They have not quite finalized plans, but from the discussions we've had, it seems very positive. Hopefully have a good positive impact on the community and the economy in the area. Things that we have coming up right now, where we have a lot of interest in the city's brownfield sites, the former Del Penna site across the street, behind the ice rink, that area behind there, which we call Creek Park. Had also some interest in terms of the medical corridor, and we've also had a lot of interest for housing downtown, whether it's above second and third floor story buildings or new development downtown. So, like I said, I think over the course of the next 5 years, you're going to see a lot of activity pick up. A good part of that is due to what we have going on outside the county or outside the city in the county. There's been a stand project on the lands. I think you're going to see a lot of positive things that can come from that.
Well, sports stand?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Now, I see you helped for one of the people who helped keep the Mud Dogs in town. Thank you very much.
Sure.
And you guys get any games this year?
Yeah, we usually go to a few games every year. The Muck Dogs have been a part of the community for a long time, and we have a very good relationship with the Red Wings. In fact, tonight we'll be continuing our lease arrangement with the Red Wings for another 2 years. They've been very supportive of local baseball here in Batavia, so we hope to keep that relationship going as long as we can.
Well, that's very nice, because there's a lot of baseball fans here in Batavia, and I think having the Batavia Muck Dogs in Batavia is one of the key reasons you like Batavia, New York. You have other communities like Rockport, Raleigh, all the Monroe County, but we're one of the few outside of Rochester and Buffalo that has a minor league baseball team.
Yep, it's been here for quite a long time. It's a unique. I think it's very unique to not only this community. It's unique to New York State and the country to have a community this size, to have a farm team or an amateur baseball team for such a long period of time.
Right.
There's something special about us.
Now, what I would like to do if I were part of the city council, I'd like to get Rochester and Buffalo involved in like a throughway tournament. Buffalo plays Rochester and the winner plays in Batavia, and or whatever. What do you think about that?
It's definitely possible. It's interesting. Minor league baseball is a kind of a world of its own, with the requirements of its own, and the field has to be just pristine. And when you look at it from the perspective, I guess, of a baseball team's ownership, these players are potentially millions of dollars in investment. The length can't be imagined. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Well, thank you. And I don't know if
the throughway series, I guess.
Right. And what people don't realize, we had two players, Ryan Howard and Chase Utley, played for the Mud Dogs and won the World Series in Philadelphia a few years ago.
Very true, yeah.
Yeah.
A few people pass on and move on into the upper major leagues.
Well, I know you're busy, so you have any good words for the citizens of Batavia before we try to take off?
On probably a day where it might actually hit 70 for the first time in 8 months, I would say, yes, I think the next 5 years, the city's been through quite a transition over the past 9 years. Had some financial challenges. We're able to recover through those, and I think grow into a position where the economy right now is starting to turn around. You see a lot of activity outside and inside the city, but also in the county in general, and that only helps quality of life and the economy in our area. And I'm hopeful that when we see some of the bigger developments like the SNAP project come to fruition in the town of Alabama, there's going to be definitely some ability for the city to capture some of that benefit. And if we position ourselves right, I think we can definitely make out in the long run.
And how much longer would you like to stay in Batavia?
Well, as long as I can, I guess.
Oh, all righty. Well, first of all, Mr. Molino, thank you for your time, and you have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.